everybody, and welcome back to another Terrible Movie Tuesday reaction. If you're new here, I'm Dawn. About pointed to you. I'm Dawn and my daughter Danny. This way. If you've been here before, welcome back. Tonight we are watching a terrible movie that was suggested from our patron Craig, and it is
Jailbait.
An Ed Wood's film. We had on the list to watch some Ed Wood's movies. We just didn't specify which one. So when this one was suggested, we're like, all right, let's, we're going in order for all of you guys that have suggested the terrible movies. We're watching them in the order in which they were suggested. So we're not just picking. We're just, if whoever suggested next, theirs will be up next, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, and with that being said, we want to give a huge shout out to our awesome, amazing, terrific, wonderful patrons. Yeah, so hit that Patreon link, y'all. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about. Do you know what this? You did a report on Ed Wood's a couple semesters ago or something in college.
Like 2 or 3.
Yes. Did you learn anything about him?
His worst.
Like B
Under
minus.
B movies that are better than what his films are.
So are they like a C or a D or what?
They're just like shit.
He's the writer, producer, director?
Director. I don't know if he writes or produces, but.
Okay. And when I think of, we said the title, right?
Yeah,
for 1954. When I hear that, I just think of like some old, a lot of times man, with a, like trying to seduce or whatever, I guess, a minor girl. What do you think of? I guess just someone going to jail?
Well, from the title, from when pulled it up on YouTube,
yeah,
it looks like somebody's in jail and they are bait.
Are they young?
I don't know. It was a guy.
Oh, then I don't know. Well,
and then another guy with a gun, so I don't know.
He was probably a nasty one. Who knows? What's up? No. But so we don't know too much about that. But I guess we'll just jump into it then. So like Danny always says, these terrible movies are either
so bad they're good, or so good they're bad.
I don't know. I just want to laugh my ass off on it. I really would like to eventually, hopefully, one of these movies. I mean, we've had some that have been decent. I'd like to find one that's funny but good. I don't know if that'll happen, and that's okay because that's why we do our Terrible Movie Tuesdays. Anyway, with that, y'all, ready? Ready? Say, here we go. Enjoy or don't. Click to. Ouch. We both can't fit through the door at one time.
That's right.
I'm Inspector Johns. This is Detective Lieutenant Lawrence. How do you do?
I hope I'm happy to know you.
You put up the bail for your brother?
Yes. I was no criminal.
Well, that'll be established later. He was carrying a gun.
There are much worse crimes.
Carrying a gun can be a dangerous business.
So can building a skyscraper.
Your brother had no license to carry that gun, Miss Gregor.
Jeez. Okay.
There's been enough trouble. Let's go home.
His father being what he is. How can a great doctor have such a jerk for a son?
I already hate this movie.
Yeah, it's slow paced already. This music is like, why?
Go ahead and say it, but change the word this time. The old record's getting a bit worn. You want me to repeat it for you word for word?
Gun.
Why? You might be walking down a dark street and a robber might jump at you. I want to be protected.
Just paid $1,000 bail because you carried one of those things tonight.
Well, sister, that was very sisterly of you.
You know that gun is jailbait.
They admits in the film, she already said the name.
Brady.
Her acting is way off.
Sucks.
Ah! Oh!
Sometimes it's
Marilyn, my dear.
Couches.
How would you like to fix me a little refreshment, huh?
Well, I saw couches
thank
sick
you.
sometimes.
After a long day, the office.
Plastic surgery at times seems to me to be very, very complicated.
Your gun's gone, sir. They cut that out. I've seen that in other movies.
Fence ain't a tough raft to beat. I was lucky this time. Where's my
So
cut?
boring already.
I know. Hopefully it picks up.
Not bad for a night's work, huh? You carrying a rod now? Sure. Slip it to me quick. What? Don't argue. Do like I say.
Since we're off duty officially, I guess a beer wouldn't hurt, eh, Bob?
Sounds good to me.
You know, this fellow's face looks sort of familiar to me.
Lay off me.
Yeah, like we might have met him recently.
What are you guys picking on me for?
You're raising your voice.
I know.
All alike.
Yeah, like crooks, they're all alike.
Too bad your father's such a fine man.
You leave my father out of this.
Yeah, he's really a great guy. I wish he could be left out of it. I'm not responsible for bringing him in on this. You are. You know, you're really pretty low character.
Well,
All right, let him go.
You're gonna like
Go on, get
pat
out
him
of
down
here.
for just knocking over a drink.
The only one in there is a night watch.
When nobody's talking, they
Probably
play that
knows the
music.
safe combination. The payroll for a whole chain of theaters is in that safe. Calm down. Nerves can blow the whole show. Okay,
no,
let's
that
go.
would be a movie.
Oh my.
I hate this.
Leave the gun where it is, Pop. Come on now, take it away from him.
Leave the old man alone.
Just be a good boy and you won't get hurt.
Do his job.
Oh, they keep it in a little doctor's case or what? Oh, honey. What? He did nothing, asshat. Honey. That was so dramatic. You're gonna be somebody's jailbait now.
I think I got her, but we haven't got time to hang around and find out. Every cop in town will be here in a minute.
Poor old guy. They just chased him. They don't even know what they did because they didn't even show him at the theater. Come on, don't you think your little popo wagon can go faster than that? Oh, they must have got to the theater, seen what happened right quick, and we just missed all that. Look, and he's so far behind, dude. They're gonna lose him.
There you did.
Put her down here.
Just throw on the sofa. Don't want to get her to an ambulance or something like that.
Well, that's all right. My job doesn't seem important to a lot of people, but it's important to me. What's it all about?
Robbery, attempted murder, and murder.
Couldn't be any deader. She saw the man, though.
How do you know?
She came too far a moment. Mumbled it. See you later.
Thanks. Doc.
Okay.
Where's the body?
What did he mumble?
Back there.
Why didn't you tell him what she
He
mumbled?
was like, yeah, she went bye bye.
I'm out of here.
Out of here.
This isn't even funny.
This is just bad laughable.
Yeah, some funny would have been.
The office for the Sunrise edition.
Oh my God! Why are you just letting the news outlets in there? A crime scene.
I'm a newspaper woman. I'm here to cover a story.
You said no story. At least not for now.
But honey,
Please, lady. I'm on
He was
duty.
like, excuse me.
Do you hear him? I'm on duty. And then he grins.
Looks like they got what they came after.
That was the funniest part of the whole
Maybe
movie
they
so
got
far.
more
like,
than they came after.
Excuse me.
I don't get you, Inspector.
I'm on duty.
Who was the girl?
As he grins.
She's the secretary to the chain manager. She was checking the payroll list and knocking
That was
out
the best
some
part.
letters. That's why she was here so late tonight.
Give him a chance to get to the door, man. You
just
piece
a
of
minute,
mess.
I'm coming.
My God. Somebody did that to me, I wouldn't answer the door on purpose. Don't be ringing it 5, 6 times.
Name had to still be in the place. I think I got her.
You think?
That's what I said.
Why didn't you make sure?
Make sure. Make sure? With this idiot standing over a cop's corpse and his gun still smoking and sirens blaring? Shut up. What do you think it is I want to think about?
God.
That's so aggressive.
Vic, he's gone.
Dahlia, he snuck out like 5 minutes ago. Maybe he's in the bushes.
That'd be kind of funny.
Well, he couldn't have got far on foot.
You saw them again?
Of course.
Did you see the man who actually shot Mac?
Yes, I did.
Well, which one of these men did the shooting?
This is the man.
Don Greger. I must ask you again. Did you actually see this man shoot Mac?
Yes, sir. The other one was too busy shooting at me. Hello, Don.
Oh,
They're just using the same sets.
Is Dad and Dorothy?
I
different furniture.
Yes, I think because it's that
I
same
could see him right away.
room divider thing in the
important.
back in every
Well, I think
scene.
that can be arranged. We don't see you very much anymore, Don.
I've been rather busy. To do with that gun business last night?
You know about that?
Oh, yes. But I thought you'd get around to telling me about it yourself. Sooner or later.
I'm in bad trouble.
Well, the carrying of the gun can be taken care of. I'll vouch for you.
Oh, Dad, don't do that. He's a criminal.
I killed a man last night.
Why did you kill?
I don't know. I don't know. Gun was in my hand. I pulled the trigger and the man was falling. It was either him or me.
Better it had been you.
Oh,
Now what will you do?
I don't know.
they should have shot you, son.
I did the shooting, not they.
No matter what you've done, you're still my son. And if you'll turn yourself over to the police, I'll stand by you. But if you don't, I'll do everything
Dramatic
in my
effect.
power to see that you're apprehended.
May help me later.
Help me, Papa. Help me.
If they take me here, please help me, Dad.
No, don't
Do you
help.
promise to turn yourself in if I don't do so now?
Yes, Dad, I promise.
Get into that back hall. I'll call you when they're gone.
Don't go flirt with the nurse. I'm just
Sure
gonna.
thing, Inspector.
I knew
Nice
it.
to
I.
meet you at last, Inspector.
Oh my
Isn't
god.
that how it goes like
Gentlemen.
90% of the time?
Thank you, Doctor.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry this meeting couldn't be under different
This
circumstances.
guy's just along for the
Life
ride. I
is
can't
life.
understand this guy with the
Many things are not of our choosing.
knockoff Elvis hairdo.
Be with you soon. He has promised to turn himself over to you, and I have promised to do all I can to help him.
McCall, get moving. Stop flirting. Get a hero. It's not like he was 5 miles away.
I never thought carrying a gun would lead to this. Honest,
Really?
Dad.
You didn't think so?
You must remember your promise.
I always thought I was tough.
You're a weenie.
I'll remember the promise. I couldn't go on living with myself, knowing what I've done.
I thought he was gonna turn himself in. Dad, don't be like this, Dad. You did anything like that, I turning you in. I don't care. I ain't hiding your ass. I'd be like, oh, she's around the corner. Go get her. Because then you're an accessory, and I don't want to be nobody's accessory. Don, just turn yourself in and get this movie over with. Come on.
Please.
That other guy's probably gonna kill him first. Is this like now we've got like Mexican music going on? It's like the
That's been going on the whole movie.
no, but it kind of got aggressive right there. Did you notice?
Kind of like your chanclas.
Look like they're a little small for her though. Oh yeah.
23 grand. That's how much of a fool I am.
You better. Well,
I'm getting out of here, Brady. You won't stop me. I'm gonna give myself up, and I advise you to do the
look,
same.
her feet look like a little big for them shoes.
Yeah.
They know it was us.
I don't know
They-
who's in charge of wardrobe.
They just
Stand by
had some
for your
extra shoes in the
regular
back, and they
nightly
said, "Here,
coverage
try
of
these."
world
We won't make you walk too much.
Cop killer. They don't like
5
it.
feet.
Yeah.
That's it.
You killed that cop.
The wide hunt continued for the two men who shot and killed Paul McKenna, night watchman of the Monterey Theater
That's in
chain.
the Ford
McKenna was
Walker
killed during a holdup which netted the
No,
killers
no,
nearly
no, it's in that one
$25,000
picture.
in the 12 theater chain payroll money. Greger did the actual pulling of the trigger.
They have you dead to rights anyway. Don't you see, Vic? I've got to get this thing off my mind.
I forgot my lines.
Sure, Albert.
Forgot his lines
Never
again.
thought it'd lead to this.
Oh. snapped on. There's still no blood. Oh, he just yanked him up by his...
Where are you going with it?
Look at all this.
Get him out of the way for the
That was
time
like a limp
being.
noodle.
You got curtains.
I don't like dead men cluttering up
And
my
you got
place.
like.
I want him out of here.
Paint
Better shut
pantry or
that
something.
trap of yours or you'll be joining him.
Dude, you're so aggressive.
So you close this mouth. So what? They know you're in on the theater job. You're as good as caught right now and with an extra murder to your credit.
Oh,
That's it, Steve. Destroy everything and
didn't
everybody.
expect a slap. Thought a shot.
That Main Street diving made something out of you. No, you're not gonna walk out on me. Try it and I swear you'll never walk out on anyone again. So if they do pick me up, it's only a robbery rap.
Well, if you
I
go
didn't
to
kill that
prison,
cop.
she can get all the
Nobody will know about the
relationship.
kid there.
Okay.
I don't know
Baby.
what's happening.
I knew you wouldn't walk out on
She's
me.
a stupid.
Hey,
She's a
honey, what are we going to do?
Too nice dress.
I couldn't find him anywhere. He didn't keep his promise to you.
What he must be going through. Don wouldn't lie to me about a thing like this.
Ever heard him
He literally
mention?
said hi.
No one has seen him.
He literally went and go hide in the door. Like,
Yeah.
That's not giving
Only
me
I
a
knew where Vic Brady lived.
He won't be showing his face around here either. The inspector may take me. He knows that I helped Don this morning, and he wasn't happy about my actions. Yes. Goodbye.
Who was it, Father?
That's Brady. He's got Don. He gave me an address. I have to be there at 7 o'clock this evening.
Why don't you do your shaving at home?
Well, I've been home long enough
What's
to
he
do
doing?
it.
Shaving his
You got a point there.
chest? Was it really necessary for him to just come out shirtless? Come on.
I think the doctor was only doing what he thought was right. Try to contact them. I'm sure the doctor will tell you if he has. And as I said, she's a mighty pretty girl.
Blonde's voice is my weakness.
Go on, get started. And Bob, being a pretty girl, don't take any chances. Don Greger is a killer.
Hear from Don.
We'd have called you if we had.
Well, do you mind if I stop in a minute?
As a matter of fact, I do mind. I have to go out and I'm already late.
Well, that's too bad. I thought I could be of some help.
Help. By involving my father in this,
Miss Greger, if you just stop to realize, you'd see that it wasn't the police that's involving your father.
good night, Lieutenant Lauren. Are we ready?
Yes.
Oh, I've forgotten my purse. You go ahead to the car, Father. I'll be right along.
Right.
Right at all. Oh, Lord, now she's gonna be shooting it up. Papa didn't have a car there. How'd he get around? There was no car for Papa.
Is he sitting in the passenger seat?
Is Papa in the passenger seat? Is that a head there?
No.
It is so freaking dark there. Look at that. Oh my God! She almost took out that car passenger. Okay. See, that's the appropriate number of times to ring a doorbell. Why are you standing behind the door? Wouldn't you stand where they can see you? Oh my God.
I thought I told you to come alone.
My daughter is a nurse. I need her assistance.
Okay. But I don't like my orders disobeyed.
Why do his shoes need to be off? How's he gonna stretch out? He just
You know,
laid
this
set
can be a very dangerous operation,
God.
done in such a crude manner.
Doc,
He
I've
said
got
lay
little
down
chance
on the
this
sofa,
way.
and then he
I got
sat
a better
down.
chance the other. You're gonna give me a completely new face.
All right?
If he comes
Lie
out
down.
with a totally
Just
different face, I'm gonna
be
freak
careful,
out.
Doc.
Basically, she's
Keep track of his pulse
chloroforming
while I'm
him.
gone.
You're not going anyplace.
I'm going to the kitchen to get some hot water.
You still looking for a bowl or what, you mister? Well, catch him, jeez. Is there even any water in it?
Be careful, Doc.
I ought to kill him while I have the chance.
That's dangerous talk, Doc. Remember your son's life.
Yes, my son's life. You bathe the bandages. You will merely follow instructions. You have my son, as you say. Our lips are sealed for the crime we have performed, as well as for his crimes.
You know, it's too quiet around here. Even the commissioner's been off my neck for a whole week. I wonder where those two could have gone. Nowadays, people don't just simply fade from the earth without leaving some trace. Well, speak of the devil. Yes, Doctor. Yes, we've missed you of late. Tonight? Well, yes, we can get out there, Doctor.
Why, with a new face, nobody could ever tell I was Dick Brady. When these wrappings come off tonight, baby, we're gonna blow this
Wouldn't you
town
think you
for
just had
good.
a face
South America, the
change?
foreign
Why would you be
countries,
smoking the
where will
cigarette?
live like kings. On time, Doc? You
Why is she
appear to
dressed
be a
like
man
she's going
who
to a
is
party?
Usually on time.
You got it right, Doc. Let's get these Christmas wrappings off and see the presents you gave me. Oh, take it easy, Brady. Brady. You got the wrong man, copper. I don't know any Brady.
Is that the son?
What are you up to
I thought he
now,
was
Brady?
dead.
Copper, you got a surprise coming. I don't know who you think I am, but the doc here'll tell you I'm just another one of his patients.
He didn't do anything to him.
Who's behind those bandages,
But he
Doctor?
didn't do anything.
Yeah, Doc. What's behind these bandages?
Gotta see. Ah!
There. It is done.
Can you identify this man?
Yes, Inspector. That's the man that killed Matt.
What are you, all crazy? Look at me
See
again.
his son's face on him.
The mirror, please. Perhaps you'd better
How
take a look
stupid!
at
Like,
yourself
really?
first.
This is my son. The man who killed the policeman.
There's still no blood, and he's just. Oh, that's the worst agonizing. It looks like he's taking a shit. Okay, alright then.
Go.
I'll keep
son.
watching it. Alright, well. That was so terrible. It was extra terrible.
I only give it half for the fact of the plot twist and the one part where he leaned back from the lady.
Because she was trying to like make nice with them, and he was like, and then he was like grinning. That was funny in the plot twist. So overall bad movie. Because it's a bad movie, so it's 2 thumbs up for overall terrible movie. But as far as overall movie, I give it 2 thumbs down, and you give it a half.
Maybe a not even a half.
Well, you give it a half.
Not even a half. Maybe between a 2 thumbs down and a half.
So like, well, that'd be a 1.5 then.
No. Well,
No.
somewhere between 2 thumbs down and just
So it's worse than 2 thumbs down.
yeah. There was nothing that could have saved this movie. Honestly.
Well, a half would be like what you're saying. If you just give it a half in goodness, that would be right. I think that'd be right.
Actually, let's give it. I don't know. I'll give it a little, maybe like a little point just for the plot twist.
And the funny part with the guy who
But
was
overall, it's a 2
goofy.
thumbs down.
Yeah, it was just like the music was.
Annoying.
It reminded, like Danny said, it reminds us of music that's been in other terrible movies with a hint of Western. Then I got a hint of like, saloon
Yeah.
music. It was just weird, and it was throughout. At first I just thought it was going to be during the quiet parts, but it was legit throughout, even when they were talking. So that was stupid. The blackface scene
It was stupid.
I love tap dancing, so that was okay, but that scene was completely unnecessary.
Well, even though
completely.
it's tap dancing, the whole scene was just stupid.
Well, stupid and unnecessary. It did nothing for the storyline.
You did blackface white. You could tap dance as a white person.
Well, yeah, no, the blackface is definitely bad. But I mean, just overall, it did nothing for the storyline. Period.
It went. You spit on me.
I'm sorry.
That scene went on for way too long.
Yeah, there was a lot of scenes that just and then when he was trying to look for the basin before he found his son in there, like how long? Come on, it was just dragging on. The acting sucked ass.
Yeah, the acting was so janky.
I thought the old man, the dad, was going to be okay, but the best one was probably Inspector.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked like they were reading off of cue cards a lot of the time, or they would be like, say something and then they would just pause. Like they had to think of their next line.
Nothing could have saved this movie.
No, and that scene where they were like trying to lose the cops, and that one went on too long too.
Yeah.
I mean, if it would have been like action scenes that happens to, that's great because it's something interesting. This was just boring. Like them just, you know what I mean? The best part was just us thinking they were just going to sideswipe a car, but that never happened either.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And the budget must have been super limited because
there was no decor in any of these.
And the same picture and the same plant were showing up in every...
Yeah.
Ed Woods. Yeah, Danny said it was worse than a B movie. I agree. I think this is an F movie. I don't think that exists, but still.
This is a flop. This is a fail.
This was a fail. But we thank you for the recommendation and keep them coming because that's what Terrible Movie Tuesday is about. They're not supposed to be the best of the best. They're supposed to be terrible, terrible, terrible. So would you say this was so good it was bad or so bad?
This was so bad it was bad. This is so bad it was terrible.
Yes, terrible, terrible, terrible. But y'all keep them coming. I mean, our patrons have given us a few suggestions. A few of you subscribers have put in the comments any terrible movies that you can think of. Any, just nothing like new, like within this year or 2021, but anything, older than that, just put them in there. Any genre, any year, just, put them in there. And we watch them in the order that we get them. So yeah. With those. What else was I gonna say?
That's all I can think of.
Yeah, it was just, and it drug on forever. Like some movies that are so like good and they're even longer, they go like this. This movie was like, oh my god, it's only an hour and like 10 minutes, but it seemed like it was like a 3-hour movie. Mm-hmm. Oh my heavens. I think anything else you want to add to this one? Okay, you want to do the YouTube stuff?
Subscribe, hit that bell, join our Conga Line of subscribers, join our Patreon Conga Line.
But with that, we've been trying to do these movies earlier, so it's not so late and we're not so tired. So, so far so good, I guess, right? Anyway, with that, we're going to wish you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in your part of the world. As always, be kind. We'll see you at the next reaction.